President Biden is planning to up the ante on climate change as part of his pledge to get the U.S. to net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2050. The expectation is for an aggressive cut to those emissions by the end of this decade, and that's just the start.
I think President Biden is going to ask all agencies to carefully examine that risk on the financial sector, on the agricultural sector, on the labor sector, so that we can really have an appreciation for what needs to be done to address climate change in a holistic way.
It is a return to global leadership on climate for the U.S.
Regulation is going to happen in terms of disclosure. There will be then carbon taxes or carbon pricing. There's going to be a lot of financial flows that are going to go in that direction, and companies want to align with those.
That's because it's both good for business and it's what their customers and employees are demanding. A majority of U.S. adults say the government isn't doing enough to address climate change, and a majority also say corporations have a lot of influence over the impacts of climate change.
This is an extraordinary moment because companies are telling the U.S. governments that they are ready to step up their climate activities.
More than 400 companies, including Ford, Shell, Amazon, Pfizer, Hilton, Facebook, to name a few, signed an open letter to President Biden calling on him to cut greenhouse gas emissions by at least 50% below 2005 levels by the end of this decade. The letter organized by Ceres and the We Mean Business Coalition.
It's really been just a stunning outpouring of support for a strong interim goal, not like anything we've ever seen before. Just so you're clear, this is a sea change.
So who will benefit and who will not? Well, experts say those companies that have already put the ball in motion, assessing their risk, reducing their carbon footprint, and anticipating regulation will prosper. Those who have failed to embrace the clean energy economy, they will not. Shep?
Diana, thank you. Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.